National health insurance is a model of healthcare where the government creates a central insurance-type buyer of healthcare services, which will then buy these services from both the public and the private sector, and citizens will be able to access these services free of charge at the point where the services are rendered.
For the country, it's going to be an enormous economic whammy because it's going to be such an expensive system. It will require a great deal of additional revenue to be raised from already overburdened taxpayers.
Currently, we have a state system that renders services to patients that cannot afford medical schemes, and then you've got the medical scheme industry, which funds for patients to see private practitioners for their various healthcare needs.
The reality is that many of the public facilities won't qualify to partake because they do such a bad job of maintaining minimum norms and standards. Many of the private practitioners will find that they're unlikely to be able to survive at the prices set for them by the state. There's going to be a big unmet demand, and there are going to be very long waiting times at both public and private facilities. And in the end, people will find they can't get the help they need at the moment that they most need it, when a child is sick, for example.
If you have an unlimited budget, yes, then you can do that. But if there's any kind of budgetary constraints, we have to ask whether people that currently access both the private and the public system under NHI will have access to a larger basket of services than they do now, or whether it's smaller. If it's a smaller basket, and that would probably be the case, it's not going to be in line with the Constitution and Section 27(2) that says that the state needs to take progressive action to realise access to healthcare.
If you want to live free, think about supporting the IRR in its important work. What we're trying to do is to roll back the power of the state to ensure that there is individual liberty and choice and a prosperous future for the country. You can help support us in just a small way. A contribution of 80, 90 rand a month would make a big difference to us. Do think about it. SMS your name to 32823.